Hi, Medicare Guides. It's Melinda with I65. I've recently received a few questions about how to best use that little tiny yet quite powerful checkbox that you encounter when setting up clients. So I thought I'd make a quick video explaining some best uses for that little tiny checkbox, which has so much power, and let you know how to use it, when to use it, etc. So if you run into any more questions or concerns, let me know. First, let's go take a look at that checkbox. So we'll head over to the RoadMap section of the i65 admin panel. We're going to go over and we're going to add a roadmap, because it's when you add a roadmap that this little checkbox shows up for the first time. So the checkbox is located right down here. Allow client to access I65. If you go ahead and check this box, you will essentially be allowing your client to access I65 right from the start. In fact, they will get an email allowing them to go through I65 on their own without you around. Now, I don't recommend that for financial advisors right out of the gate. The reason why is your value comes in developing and deepening the relationship. So I always recommend that financial advisors initially leave this box unchecked. That way your client is not receiving an email inviting them to go through I65 on their own. So you'd go ahead and fill this out. All right, and you'd create an email, you'd select a state and a birth date, go ahead and add the roadmap. Now, let's say you've gone through the entire roadmap process with your client, and now they need access to the tools and resources. How do you do that? Well, you head to the roadmap section again. The roadmaps is where all of your clients hang out, and it's a super powerful access area. So let's say that the client that we need to give access is Sally Ames. You'll see that Sally still has not yet completed her roadmap, and she does not have the ability to log into I65 at this point. But we're going to hit the View button next to Sally's name, and we can make some changes to her account. First, if we wanted to, we could continue her roadmap and finish that up simply by clicking the Continue button here. But we want to give Judy access to all of the I65 tools and resources. So we're going to go ahead and check that box now. And as soon as I click the Save button, assuming that I had entered an email address for Sally, she would receive an email inviting her to create an I65 account, access her roadmap, or continue a roadmap if it is not yet complete, and view all the tools and resources that I65 has. However, contrary, let's say a client has access but is no longer a client, or for whatever reason does not need access to I65 anymore, or you'd like to revoke access. So let's go to Captain America. Captain America will say no longer needs access to his I65 account. So let's go ahead, simply click the box next to allow client I65 access, click the Save button, and even though your client has a user ID and password still, they will not be able to log into I65 anymore. So instead you'll get a phone call saying, hey, I can't get in, and then you can have that conversation. But the point is, you can always check the box, uncheck the box. Nothing is permanent. If you have any more questions or concerns, reach out to support@i65.com or give us a call. Thanks much.